We
What's
live out
up?
there.
What's up, peoples? How y'all doing today? Another beautiful Wednesday.
Yeah,
Hopefully
yeah,
everybody has
yeah.
a hopefully everybody's week is going well. I know mine's is. You see E with the new background, with his giddy up on, with his nice professional look on today. No tank top, no tat showing. He's spiffy today. So we're gonna be talking about
You
some
know.
some finances. Some finances
Oh
today,
man.
man.
It's funny that I'm at a bank and we're talking about finances. But the funny thing is that I came to the bank and it's black and they said I look like a cat burglar.
with the four bars behind you.
Right.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah,
But no,
man.
yeah, it's good times going on. Shout out to everyone out there. I see a few of you all out there.
What's
What's
up? What's
going
up? Hey,
on,
Miss
everybody?
Chrissy. How you doing, Miss Queen?
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for joining live and for everybody coming back to see us on the replay. Once again, this is going to be a wonderful talk. Listen, full transparency. I don't know how this is going to go. We just said let's talk about money and finance, and just full transparency. Also, all of these lives are not scripted. Like we literally talk 5 minutes before and say, "What do you want to talk about?"
There it
And then
is.
we just kick it. So that just shows you our chemistry and how well we work together, and why you should. What's up, Erica? And why you should hit us up, text WTF to the number below, because you're not going to find two brothers that get along so well and who are trying to help the next generation and who are actively doing that. So you're not going to find
Yes.
better chemistry anywhere on the planet but here at the WTF Academy live stream Wednesday. So,
Yes.
so
Yes.
E, man, you want to kind of kick us off with the money management, or you want me to do it?
Hey, let me just touch on it. I know you are definitely the money man, so I respect my lane. I was talking with some youngsters, and they everyone wants to make a lot of changes when they get money. And what I challenge them to do is, how about you start making the changes now? So, and it's like this for adults. We wait, and we're waiting, and we're thinking, hey, when I get the bag, I'm gonna do this. When I get the bag, I'm gonna do that. But you ain't managing that little bit you got right now.
Mm,
So, what you think you gonna do when you get that bag? So what we teach the youngsters and adults also is, and for everyone watching this live, please share this out. But here's what I want you all to understand. If right now, with whatever you making at your job or whatever you got income you got coming in, if you're not managing that wisely and correctly, it doesn't matter if you win the lottery. You're not. Your habits are the same. It doesn't matter how much money you get. Oh, I'm gonna be better when if I get a better raise. A lot of us have gotten raises from jobs, and what did it change? Nothing. We still have the
mm.
same habits. So what we challenge everyone to do is start managing. I don't care how small amount of money you have, you can still start budgeting. I hate the word budget, but it's something we all use. But you can start managing that money wisely right now, in preparation for when you do level up and you do get those nice dividends coming in. Because again, if you can't manage the little, you ain't gonna be able to manage the lot. Go ahead, Dimitri. You the money expert.
Oh man, that was beautiful. And just to kind of segue off of that last statement that you made, let's go ahead and jump into Luke chapter 16, verse 10. And this is the NIV version, the New International Version. I like this one better because it uses some words, or a word that kind of translates better than faithful. So it goes, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And
Mm-hmm.
whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. And that just it beautifully explains what you were just saying, E. And that's why money management and financial literacy is so important. And thanks to you, bro. Like I had the opportunity the other night to speak to the youth, man. I was one of the
Yes.
most impactful. Like, man, I was exhilarated, man. I was excited just talking to them and just and hearing their feedback and their engagement and just hearing their responses, man. Because like the questions that I was asking them, they're simple to me, but when I was their age, I had no idea what purchasing power was or inflation or how it, affected our daily comings and goings and how we spend it money. So, just being able to experience the next generation, basically fast track their knowledge and where they are on their own. Because, like, we all know this is not being taught in school. Financial management
Oh no.
is not being taught in school, and we know why, because they want to keep us keeping the system running. So, just hearing them
Hmm.
so advanced at that age just keeps me going. But money management is multifaceted, but if you are limited on funds and like he said, and you feel like you need to hit the lottery or hit it big or get this large sum of money to then begin to be financially responsible, then you are very, very mistaken, right? Because you must be able to uh, budget or manage the small things. If you have a part-time job, or if you have a an allowance as a kid, like those were the times where you would need to build up those habits as a child when you didn't have much to lose, you didn't have much to work with. But those are the times where those values that we talk about at the WTF, those principles, those habits come into play, because honestly, there is not much room for waste. So if you are in quote unquote poverty, or if you are experiencing lack at this time in your life, now is the time to get your money management habits in place, because you don't have much to work with, right? So you're not
Hmm.
going to be very wasteful, right? And that's one of the keys to money management, is to use your funds efficiently and effectively to be able to ultimately start to work for you. Like, right? Like you're at a bank, even though like you're getting paid very, very well, you're still having to work for your money. Me
Hmm.
myself, I have a job also. I have to exchange my time for money. The ultimate goal, in my opinion, of money management is to create those money babies, as you say, to create
Ooh-wee.
those money babies that start to reproduce more and more money, so we ain't got to work for it no more. Now our money is working for us.
Man, that should be everybody watching this. Your goal should be to not have to work for money, to have money work for you. Passive income is a major thing that most of the wealthy desire. And here's the thing, we're not putting a number sign on wealth, because what you consider wealthy is different than what I consider wealthy. And that's okay. But it doesn't matter. Whichever wherever you trying to get, you have to look at ways to make money in your sleep. Imagine that. You just wake up in the morning, the first thing you look at is your phone, and it says, oh, 50,000, 60,000, $50, $5, whatever the case may be, whatever level you want to go on. But you wake up and money's been deposited into your account while you asleep. Now, if that is not the ultimate goal, then we need to talk. Because
Absolutely.
everybody should want that goal, even if it means that, oh, I sold a book last night. Hey, you just made some more money and you didn't have to work for it. Because here's the thing, you're never going to get wealthy by exchanging your hours for dollars.
Mm.
Nobody's done that. They're not going to get wealthy by working a laborious job to make an hourly rate. That's not how you become wealthy. Yes, that's where a lot of us are right now. But as the great Storm Leroy always says, your job is your first business partner. That money that you're making hourly, I don't care if you're making minimum wage, whatever you are making, if you're working two jobs, a portion of that needs to go into an investment account.
Mhm.
You got to start investing. If it's crypto, if it's stocks, whatever it is, you can buy a sliver of a stock. You can buy a sliver of a crypto. You might not be able to buy Bitcoin because it's $40,000 right now or somewhere around there,
Yeah.
but you can buy a sliver of Bitcoin. And Coach Dmitri knows a lot of these apps out there. You got it right here in the palm of your hand, even if it's $10 a check. $20, whatever you can afford, and y'all know, tell the truth, you can afford. But here's what I'm gonna say. And man, you know how I get to going.
Man,
If
give
if
go.
if you if your money ain't right, you ain't got no business smoking. You ain't got no business drinking. You ain't got no business eating excessively. If you truly want to be wealthy, you got to cut out some habits, you all. This is where the daily habits come into play. Because the worst thing, I hear this all the time. People say, yeah, I can't get my money right. I can't get my money right. And you eating more than anybody. And so look at all of your daily habits and say, you know what? Maybe I only smoke a half a pack of cigarettes. Maybe I only have this type of drink. Cut it back until it goes away if you can, because all of that money will go into your investment account. And I'm not talking about a CD, because when you were talking to the youngsters, I don't believe in CDs at all,
Yeah.
because that little money you make on the CD is not going to keep up with inflation. It just isn't. I mean, you literally losing money and letting the bank make tons of money off your money. But
Mhm.
there's other ways to invest it and be wise about it. I mean, there's groups out here, and I did this. I had one in Texas, a group, and they were buying real estate, and I invested 10 grand into the real estate, and they kept my money for, I think it was like 7 months of this, because they flipped a building, and from that 10 grand, I got 14. Like, man, you make 3 4 grand in 6 months off a $10,000 investment. That's good.
That's
And it's,
30-40%.
man, look, and listen, it's people out there. Some of you all, next month, you finna get that income tax check. Don't y'all know who I'm talking to? You finna get an income tax check, and even if it's not you, somebody in your family is about to get an income tax check. And they're gonna blow it on a car. They're gonna blow it on a trip. They're gonna do something and end up right back waiting on the next year to get another income tax check. How about this year? We are people will take that money, or even advise your family, like, hey, there's more that you could do with that, to where if you just hold for 1 year and buckle down, and imagine the trip and the vehicle you can have if you buckle down just for 1 year. That's all it takes, is one income tax check to invest over a year, and watch what, I mean, man, there's so many things we can do, but we live in this cyclical world where every year we get in the same old raggedy car every January, because if you notice, they all go on sale around January, February. They see you coming. They're like, I seen him coming. And they're gonna give you a car that's gonna break down, it's gonna last you through the summer. It's gonna be broke down, and now you spending your next income tax check to get it fixed, or either get a new one. And what I'm praying to my people is that let's stop living in this rat race, in this cyclical world where we're doing the same thing every year, expecting different results. Einstein already told us that's insanity, you all.
Mhm.
Let me be quiet, man.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. As always, that's why I like to let you cook, because you always
Mhm.
spit out some fire, man. But yeah. So one easy way. Let's give the people some actionable items, some easy
Yes.
ways that they can be able to get on the right track. I know financial literacy and money management is a process, but a key step that everybody can take away with them today before they get off of this live is have your goal in mind, whatever that
Mm.
is. And that's something that's simple. Let me tell you why that's important when it comes to money management. If you if you have a goal that's set in your mind that you know that you want to achieve, whether it's short term, long term, whatever the case is, make sure that you have that goal written out, so that way every single time that it comes time for you to make an important financial decision, whether it's big, small, or medium size, you always need to understand what you're ultimately working towards. If you're looking to save up to get a replacement uh, car, or if you're looking to save up to go to school, or if you're looking to, save up to buy some books, whatever the case is, like those are all small to large goals that you need to have in your mind that you want to achieve. So that way, when it comes time that temptation comes knocking, hey, come on, let's go and eat some fast food, or let's go out clubbing, like he said, let's go out drinking, or let's go out blowing money. Let's go and blow our income tax. When those temptations come, you're gonna be like, hey, nope, my goal is X, Y, and Z, and I'm not going to do that because I want to achieve my goal. And I know if I don't achieve my goal, I'm going to repeat the same cycle as he was saying. So
Mhm.
that's one thing I would say. Write
Yeah.
your goals down and make sure that you post them up on your wall somewhere where it's always in your face, put on the
Yes.
refrigerator. Always keep that in the forefront of your mind. And that is the first key step, in my opinion, that you can all take away with you today to help get you on the right track of financial money management.
Hey, and you know what? Shout out to Tania. I see you out there. Hey, being big on saving is great, but I want you to think about investing, because saving, that dollar value is going down every day. So we got to start investing that money now, and have that money get compounded with interest right now. And what Dmitri said is spot on. Is have your goals. Some people say, "Well, I don't know what a goal is. I don't know how to create my goal." Here's the first step to creating a goal. Use your imagination.
Mm.
Oh man, listen, this is a superpower that I'm telling you, we got a superpower, you all, that's called our imagination. I need you to imagine yourself getting the bag. I need you to imagine yourself, your business, whatever it is, imagine it doing well. And when you get that picture of what well looks like to you, then you can reverse engineer it by creating a goal. Because now you got a picture. Remember, you can be the greatest marksman in the world. If you don't see the target, you can't hit it.
Mhm.
You got to see it first. And when you see it and say, okay, this is what it looks like, and then you say, okay, then how do I get to that point? And as the man, one of my favorite rappers, Yo Gotti, would say, put a date on it. Like these dreams, see, it's a difference between a dream and a goal. You are, a dream is just a dream, and it's great. You could dream a lot of things, but a goal has a date on it. A goal has a dollar sign on it. If your goal is financial, you got to put a date on that thing and say, okay, by this point, I want to get this much money. And if it's a dollar sign there, then you reverse engineer it. That means you track it back to right today, or these New Year's resolutions coming up. So if you got those and you got a financial New Year's resolution, then reverse engineer that thing and say, okay, what do I need to do? Because this is what a great philosopher told me. You can write down anything that you want to do, and we can tell you how to do it. There's no, I don't know how to do. Yeah, it is. Tell me what you want. I guarantee you, I can tell you how to do it. Name it, anything financially, any type of goal that you want. I want to get 15 grand saved up. We can tell you how to do it. That's the easy part. But can you execute? Can you stick according to the plan? Because a goal will create a plan. Because a goal without a plan is just a dream. It ain't
Mm.
it ain't gonna happen. But when you create this, first you have this dream, then you create the goal that mirrors that dream. And from that goal, you create a plan to achieve that goal. So again, whatever you want, we can create you a plan on how to get it. But now, do you have the discipline? Ooh, not that word.
Mm.
The discipline. That's what it takes. That's what it requires. As Coach Dmitri said, of holding back at the club, holding back on the fast food restaurants, holding back on this, like coming into the office and saying, yeah, I'm going to the kitchen and the cafeteria. No, bring your food to work. That's one of those disciplines that you need to, with your daily habits. And I know I said a lot with that. I'm gonna say one more thing, Dimitri, and I'm gonna turn it over to you. But just like anything else, you all, we don't know about money. We were not raised to know about money. We know about a hustle, we know about a grind, but we don't know about money. Study it. Get you some books on financial management. Get you some books of the people who have gotten the bag. Read some books, listen to some books, do your homework on this money game. And I think it was Tony Robbins. He has a book called Mastering the Money Game. There's books out there with real successful billionaire people that will tell you how to get it. And we think, oh no, they just got lucky, or and if you're thinking that way, as a man thinketh, so is he. So what I'm saying is get you some books. Dimitri already told you that you gotta want something. Get you some books on how to do it. If you want to get into stocks, if you want to get into bond, you want to get into crypto, you want to get into real estate, you want to get into insurance, whatever you want to do, get you some books to support that, because now you're setting up daily habits where I'm going to read 30 minutes a day. I'm going to listen to it on the way to work. I'm going to listen to it on the way back to work. This is the discipline that you need. You cannot keep doing the same thing. You are like, it's not going to work. I don't care right now if you got $50,000 dropped in your lap, your habits are going to be the same. And eventually that 50 is going to be gone. And all you're going to be left with is memories. Like, boy, I remember when I had that money. And a lot of us thinking about it right now. But I remember I had came up on a lick for 10 grand and I was doing, and guess what? It will always go back to your money blueprint. Because you got a blueprint right now that dictates how much money you're going to have. I don't care how much you get. It's always going to go back to that blueprint. So, man, look.
Couldn't have said it better myself, hey, bro. Like that was a good segue to what I'm about to say. And we were talking about investing is important, but you hit the nail right on the head, man. The best investment you can make is in yourself, man. Is in you. Right? Because you're only going to go as far as you could take you. You are the CEO of your life. I'm the CEO of my life. Right? So we are in charge of the decisions that's being made and not being made. So we must be conscious of the things that we are doing, and also don't be afraid of pain. And what I mean by that is a lot of us aren't disciplined because it's too painful. But always remember that we're going to experience pain in this life, whether it's the pain of discipline, like E said, hunkering down and doing the difficult things that you know that you need to do to get where you know that you want to be. That pain is a lot less than the pain of regret, of knowing that you could have done it, knowing that you had the ability to do it, but the pain of knowing that you just didn't take that action and bet on yourself, and knowing that you won't get the opportunity back. That's the ultimate pain. So which pain do you want to experience? The pain of discipline or the pain of regret?
Man,
I don't know about y'all, but I'll take discipline any day. Go ahead if you have something.
Bro, like you made me think of something that was, because you got to get in the game, man. You can't make no shot you don't take. And I tell people this from a fitness standpoint. We all done tried working out. Some of us still do and some don't, but we've all tried working out. And what happens when you start working out? That deal hurt, don't it? You feel that pain. But you also, if you don't work out, what other type of pains do you feel? The diabetes, walking up a flight of steps, breathing hard, not fitting in your clothes, that's painful too. Now, what type of pain do you want? Do you want the pain of being disciplined and not eating like you going like it's your last meal, or drinking like it's your last drink? Can you discipline your, and I know you can, it's a rhetorical question. You definitely can discipline yourself, but it's just like the gym. You are not going to get the body that you want if you don't make changes, you all. So I challenge you all, and we always say this, look at the word challenge, look at the first three and the last three, and they equal change. You got to change some things. And when you said that, invest in yourself, I can look at every video about fitness. Until I do something, I ain't gonna be fit. You gotta put in the work. The Bible said faith without works is dead.
Yep.
You can have all the faith. Man, I got a speaking presentation at a church, and I've been going over in my head that goes on this. And it's a lot of people in church who have a lot of faith, but they ain't putting in the work. And they wondering why they ain't getting their prayers answered. Oh, wait, look, I ain't even gonna go there. Like I'm gonna leave that alone. But listen, we go talk about that next week. But seriously, you all, with your finances, it's the same way. You got to get into the money game. Get into the money game and start disciplining yourself. Stop watching some of this junk on TV. When you on your phone, man, look at some of the budgeting apps. Look at some of the planning apps. Look at what people are doing, man. It's right there. There's no, we live in the world right now where there's no such thing as I don't know. It's not. Like everything, this will tell you everything you want to know. But now that you know, that's why we say knowledge ain't nothing if you ain't gonna do nothing with it. You can know all the money game in the world. If you do not apply it, it's not gonna work. You can know how to pray the greatest prayer in the world, the one, the divine prayer, whatever that is. If you do not do the work after that prayer, you speaking into the air.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen. But I know who we're talking to. And Tania, please listen to this because hey, I know your hustle. I've been knowing her for years. She always had a hustle about herself. But now it's time to take it to a whole nother level, you all, because if we ain't winning like we supposed to, there's a reason for that. And once we understand that reason, and the main reason is discipline, then and people say, well, you only live one life. I don't want to, I might die tomorrow, so I'm gonna go. Okay, well, if you want to live like that, you expect to die tomorrow, then ball out, spend every dime today, and then live tomorrow, and then figure out like, dang, I should have invested. Get in the game, get disciplined, start envisioning that, and as Coach Dmitri said, invest in you. Not your kids, not your baby mama, your baby daddy. Invest in you. And the best investment you can do right now, if you don't have money, is your time and your focus. Invest it into the money on YouTube. They got so much on YouTube on how to get money. It's people that are getting rich every day, and we sitting around with all this knowledge, broke. That don't make what? Broke. Are you kidding me? We sitting around accepting the fact that we broke, and you got all the wisdom, you got all the knowledge, but again, if you don't apply it, what's the point? All right, Dmitri, man, bring us on home, man, because
Hey,
I get to
man.
jumping all over the place.
Hey, y'all, give us a thumbs up. Give us some comments, some fireballs, some thumbs up if y'all got any value. If y'all caught a gem, I know y'all at least caught two. One from me and one from E. So give us a thumbs up, everybody out there. Thank y'all for joining us once again. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us live and on the replay. And we thank y'all. And if y'all see that we could provide some value to y'all's teams through the WTF Academy, text us WTF to 314-970-3918 and join the movement. It's no cost to you, but you have to spend some time. That's the only cost. You're going to spend that time. It's the most precious currency we have. So thank y'all again for joining. We look forward to seeing y'all message in our DMs. We look forward to seeing y'all again next week. And always remember that WTF not only stands for What's the Formula, but it also stands for our mantra here at What's the Formula, and that is winning takes focus. And that's what we teach all of our teams to do, is focus on one thing at a time, mastering a section of themselves one at a time, so that way they can win incrementally throughout the course of their life. All right.
Hey, so 1 second, Coach Dmitri. Tania, I don't know if you can see her comment on Facebook. She said, it's the fear beginning from after the fall. It's the can't to something new that got me stuck. You guys got me writing in my notebook. Thanks for all the information.
Hey,
Queen, DM either one of us, me or Coach Dmitri, and we'll set up a call where we can get you some more one-on-one advice. And because we want everybody to win, and the fact that you're on this call and you want something different, that's all we need, is that you want something different, and we can definitely give you some feedback on how to help you out with that. Absolutely. Appreciate it, Queen.
I love it. I love it. Yes, we love the engagement. So yeah, even though we are focused on teens, we do help out grown people too, because in order to help the next generation, we must lead by example, y'all. We must lead by example. We must be the change that we want to see. We can't just talk the talk because we grown. We got to walk the walk too. So the kids are looking at us. So shout out to Miss Brown for putting herself out there and being vulnerable in the comments and letting us know what's going on with it. And we are here for everyone. Just hit us up in the DMs. But until next Wednesday, y'all, peace.
Peace.